Hi everyone, Chuck here. We're going to look at a video here. We're going to talk about integration, both backwards and forward here. And the reason we look at it here is because it's a possible way for us to improve, possible way for us to grow at the same time out there also. When we think of supply chain, we often think about we have to improve it, make it better to be able to grow and get more benefit from it. But buying out or taking over a competitor or a step in the process can also add more control, cost improvements, growth, etc. So let's take a look at those two ways here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on my share screen here. We're going to come over here to the whiteboard, and here we've got two supply chains. I'm just going to call the top one A, bottom one B, just so we can distinguish what we're talking about here. And let's look at vertical integration as a first step. So when we look at the two supply chains, here's where we are as a manufacturer in A. And of course, we buy from suppliers. We then may ship to distribution centers, which then ship to retail and out to the customers. Vertical integration would be us as a manufacturer, let's say A, turning around and buying another manufacturer who's a competitor in our area. So historically, this could be like when a car manufacturer like Mercedes-Benz did when they bought out Chrysler as a way for them to get into new markets. So we can grow by purchasing or buying out our competitors. That would be vertical integration. With that, of course, is the challenges of integrating cultures and systems and processes and dealing with how customers are going to perceive that, et cetera. Benefits, of course, would be more strength, more market share, better leverage, et cetera. The other way would be horizontal integration, and that would be either going back towards suppliers or forward towards our customers. So we are up here in A, and we may go backwards and purchase a supplier because we need better control over the items they ship to us, or perhaps it gives us a competitive advantage by taking ownership over that raw material. So back up the supply chain is what we're looking at here when we talk about, backwards. Forward is going the other direction as we are going towards the customer. So we may buy out a distributor of our product because we want more control over access to the customers. We perhaps may not like how they're positioning us as a distributor, and they're a major distributor. We want a different message or a better message put out there. So we'll purchase the distribution business from or take over that distribution business so we have more control over the access to customers and how they're perceived. So that would be forward integration. So we could go backwards, could go forwards, could go both directions. I mean, it's not unheard of. Ford did that when they first started up in the River Rouge plant. They owned every step of the process from beginning to end. And of course, with that is the same thing as vertical integration. You're trying to integrate different cultures, different ways of doing business, different financial situations, different perceptions, all that stuff. And in both cases, we have to be thoughtful, but there are opportunities for us to grow. There are opportunities for us to have better control, in theory, over how activities are performed in the supply chain.